Have you ever seen those incredible videos of martial arts masters taking full force punches to the gut without even flinching? Or maybe you've heard legends of warriors whose bodies were like iron, immune to attack. This is the world of Iron Shirt Qi Gong, a fascinating and often misunderstood practice. But can Qi Gong really make your body bulletproof? The truth about Iron Shirt training might just surprise you. Stick around as we separate the myth from the mastery and uncover the real power behind this ancient art. So, what exactly is Iron Shirt Qi Gong? Its roots run deep into Taoist martial arts, developed by monks who needed a way to protect themselves without relying solely on external armor. They understood something profound. The human body has its own innate potential for incredible resilience. But it's not about turning your skin into steel. That's where the first big misconception comes in. We need to talk about the difference between internal and external Iron Shirt. The external style is what you might see in street performances, breaking bricks over someone's head or other dramatic feats. While impressive, this often relies on a lot of conditioning that can damage the body over time, deadening nerves and causing long-term harm. It's a show of force, but it misses the deeper essence of the practice. The true art, the internal style, is far more subtle and, in my opinion, far more powerful. This isn't about deadening the body. It's about making it more alive, more connected. Internal Iron Shirt focuses on strengthening the tendons, fortifying the bones, and, most importantly, cultivating and directing Qi, our vital life force energy. It's not about creating an impenetrable shell, but about developing a dynamic, resilient structure that can absorb and neutralize force from the inside out. So, how does this actually work? Let's dive into the energetic mechanics. The core of the practice involves learning how to pack Qi into the body's connective tissues, particularly the fascia. Fascia is the web-like network that wraps around all our muscles and organs. In Iron Shirt, we use specific breathing techniques and mental focus to pressurize this fascial network with Qi, making it dense and springy. Think of it like pumping up a tire. A flat tire has no structure, but a fully inflated one is strong and can handle immense pressure. The process often starts with specific stances, like the classic holding the tree posture. As you stand, you learn to connect your breath with your awareness. With each inhale, you draw energy in. With each exhale, you use a special compressed breath to mentally and energetically guide that Qi, that pressure, into your fascia, your organs, and even your bones. It's a deeply focused, meditative process. You're not just standing there, you are actively building your internal structure, layer by layer. This packing creates a unified, strong, and rooted body. It is this internal pressure that allows a practitioner to absorb a blow that would injure an ordinary person. The force doesn't just hit a single point. It's dispersed throughout the entire pressurized structure of the body and rooted down into the ground. This brings us to the critical role of the mind. Iron Shirt is as much a mental discipline as it is a physical one. Your intention, your focus, what Taoists call Yi, is the director. The Yi guides the Qi. Without a calm, focused mind, you can't effectively compress your breath or direct energy. You're just tensing your muscles, which is inefficient and creates blockages. True Iron Shirt practice cultivates an unshakable mental calm, the ability to remain centered even when facing external pressure. This mental fortitude is arguably the most valuable skill you gain. Now, we have to address the limits and the dangers. The idea of being bulletproof is a dangerous myth. Iron Shirt offers protection against blunt force trauma punches, kicks, maybe even sticks. It will not stop a blade or a bullet. Anyone who claims otherwise is irresponsibly promoting a fantasy. The ego is one of the biggest dangers in this practice. Students can become obsessed with how much force they can take, leading them to push their bodies beyond their limits. This leads to overtraining, internal bruising, and long-term damage to the organs. It completely defeats the purpose of the art, which is to enhance health and vitality. Another pitfall is the prevalence of false demonstrations. Many masters use tricks to make their abilities seem more superhuman than they are. They might have their students hold back on their strikes, or they use body mechanics to deflect force without actually absorbing it in the way they claim. This creates unrealistic expectations and can mislead people into believing they are invincible, setting them up for serious injury if they ever have to use their skills in a real situation. A true master is humble and understands the limits of their art. They prioritize health over spectacle. So, with all these warnings, is there a safe way to benefit from this practice? Absolutely. You don't need to train to have people breaking boards on your back to reap the rewards. Integrating the basic principles of Iron Shirt can be incredibly beneficial for anyone looking to build strength, improve their posture, and feel more grounded and centered. Let's talk about a simple, safe exercise you can start with. It's a foundational breathing and rooting technique. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent. Place your hands on your lower abdomen, your dantian. As you inhale slowly through your nose, imagine you are drawing energy up from the earth, through the soles of your feet, and into your lower abdomen. Feel your abdomen expand. Now, for the key part. As you exhale, gently purse your lips and make a soft ha sound, as if you're fogging up a mirror. At the same time, gently engage your core muscles and imagine you are compressing that energy in your abdomen, making it dense and solid. Visualize this energy ball becoming a strong, stable center. Also, feel your weight sinking down, connecting you firmly to the ground. This is the beginning of building your root. Practice this for just 5 minutes a day. Don't worry about taking hits or testing yourself. Simply focus on the feeling of breathing, compressing, and rooting. This simple exercise will begin to build internal pressure, strengthen your core, and cultivate that deep connection between mind, breath, and body. It promotes grounding, which can help reduce anxiety and improve your overall sense of stability in daily life. It's not about becoming an Iron Man. It's about becoming a more rooted, resilient, and centered human being. In the end, Iron Shirt Qi Gong is not about invulnerability. It's a profound journey into the potential of the human body and mind. It teaches us that true strength isn't a hard, unyielding shell, but a dynamic, resilient, and intelligent structure built from the inside out. It's about cultivating vitality, not just enduring force. By approaching it with respect, intelligence, and a focus on health, the principles of Iron Shirt can offer us a path to greater strength, stability, and a deeper connection to ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of Iron Shirt Qi Gong. I hope it's cleared up some myths and given you a new appreciation for this incredible practice. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the fascinating arts of health and vitality. Stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next video.